Hello and welcome to Sunflower Memories 2022. This year we're delighted to welcome you back into our hospice gardens to share your memories, to have tea and cake with us and remember your loved ones.
In this year's film, you'll be meeting our wellbeing practitioners from Canterbury, Thanet and Ashford. And we'll also be talking to Claire Wells, who attended many wellbeing sessions with her mum Jan.
We'll be introducing you to Kat Darkins, who recently joined our spiritual care team at Ashford. She'll be reading a poem and talking to me about her role.
A favourite element of the sunflower events are the sunflower plants, and we'll be speaking to Peter Buskell, who kindly grows them for us each year, and he'll be sharing his tips and tricks for the growing of the sunflowers.
For those of you who prefer to remember your loved ones at home, we hope you enjoy this film. So grab a cup of tea, a piece of cake if you have one, hold your sunflower marker close and enjoy.
Keep singing like they know.
'Tis only we who grieve. They do not leave, they are not gone. They look upon us still. They walk among the valleys now, they stride upon the hill. Their smile is in the summer sky, their grace is in the breeze. Their memories whisper in the grass.
Their calm is in the trees, their light is in the winter snow. Their tears are in the rain, their merriment runs in the brook. Their laughter is in the lane, their gentleness is in the flowers. They sigh in autumn leaves, they do not leave, they are not gone.
'Tis only we who grieve, if only we could see the splendour of the land to which our loved ones are called from you and me. We'd understand, if only we could hear the welcome they receive from old familiar voices all so clear, we would not grieve. If only we could know the reason why they went, we'd smile and wipe away the tears that flow and wait content.
Thank you.
So can you explain a bit about what you do as wellbeing practitioners and what it is you like most about your role?
So within Wellbeing, we kind of facilitate different groups for patients and carers within the hospice and the wider community. So we run art and craft based groups. We do carers walking groups, which is a really lovely one for people to get out in the fresh air and spend some time with each other, getting to know each other and sharing experiences and stuff like that.
The job is just really enjoyable, it's great fun. Like Billy said, we do arts and crafts. It's just really, I don't know, it's just fun, it's really bright, it's really jolly, it's really exciting. We don't have we try and break down the barriers and the fearfulness of the hospice and the stereotypes, and it is just a lovely introduction for patients and carers to come into the hospice too, really.
Another part of our job as wellbeing practitioners is actually to give people an understanding of everything that's on offer at the hospice. So a lot of people have sort of preconceived ideas of what the hospice is about. So we help to sort of alleviate their fears, really.
So Kat, this is the first year that you've worked at Pilgrims Hospices in your role as spiritual care lead, based here at Ashford. Mm-hmm. And this of course is the first time that you would have seen Sunflower Memories. Can you just tell me a little bit about your role?
So as spiritual care lead, my main priority is to look out for the spiritual dimension of our care, be that specific religious needs or things that are individual to the patient.
I know you work closely with the wellbeing team. How do your two disciplines interact with each other and help a patient?
Well, spiritual care looks out a lot for particular needs, including pastoral needs, and the wellbeing team look out for things to do with mental well-being, and so together we work together for that holistic approach to our hospice care. You've just walked on ahead of me, and I've got to understand. You must release the ones you love and let go of their hands. I try and cope the best I can, but I'm missing you so much. If only I could see you and once more feel your touch. Yes, you've just walked on ahead of me. Don't worry, I'll be fine. But now and then I swear I feel your hand slip into mine.
I'm going to go and talk to Claire, who we saw last year in our 2021 Sunflowers film. The reason why I'm holding this painting is because her mother painted this when she was in one of our art therapy classes. You have a lovely story about when your mother was in the art therapy class and she painted this wonderful sunflower image. Can you tell me about it?
I drew the sort of outline of the flowers, and then she got the paints out and she sort of sploshed and did this quite natural freestyle. And then of course halfway through the session the chalk ices came. And so she was holding a paintbrush in one hand and a chalk ice in the other, and so she had a really lovely time, and it was a really lovely memory looking back. And then we heard that her painting had been chosen as a design for the new Wellbeing material, online and as a brochure, and I was just delighted. It was a bittersweet moment. But I think she would have been delighted too, really chuffed.
As some of you know, each year our sunflowers are grown by volunteers on each site, including the team here at Meadow Grange. So today I'm going to see Peter and see how they're getting on. Let's go in. Hello Peter.
Good morning, Ellie. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, very well.
Lovely to see you again. The weather's been a bit unpredictable these last few months, so how has that impacted the sunflowers growing?
They flower too soon, so we're trying to manage the flowering by giving them less water, feeding them. As you can see, this one here is sort of flowered and finished already. So, you know, when we're trying to get them for a date for you guys, it's very difficult, but, you know, we should manage it.
So obviously they're looking really beautiful, but I'm sure it's not as easy as it looks. So what is the process you go through to get them looking so wonderful?
It's not too difficult. You know, anyone can grow sunflowers. They're one of the easiest plants to grow. Obviously you get them in a seed, have the compost, you know, good quality compost, grow them in a small pot first to get them germinated, and once they're germinated we then put them into a bigger pot. So we sort of pot them up 2 or 3 times, because if you put them in a big pot first they get lost, so they need to be in that sort of slightly smaller pot. And then once they get to a certain height, you know, we sort of grow to 5 or 6 inches, we feed them. And then they're kept watered all the time, not too much, just because we don't want to water them too much, otherwise they grow too quickly. But they like a lot of sunshine, so therefore, you know, they love it in the greenhouse. But then that obviously gives us another problem, is that they stretch and they grow, so we just need to monitor it. And then once they get to a certain stage, we keep them fed, and then we're just sort of trying to get them for the date ready for you guys, just so that they're ready. So, you know, a nice easy plant, not too difficult at all.
It's such a privilege to share your memories, and thank you for joining us, whether you've chosen to remember your loved ones at home or come to the hospice gardens.
If you haven't yet had a chance to dedicate a sunflower to your loved one, it's not too late. Just head over to the Sunflower Memories page of our website and you can do this directly online. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next year.